1902 till about 1926, it was just a 10-acre spot. And then in 1926, my great-grandpa Plinio bought another 10 acres. And then in the 1950s, my grandpa Phil bought 17 acres that we're on right now, which is the Sattui block.
Yeah.
And then in the 1990s, my dad bought another 20 acres. So all in total, it's about 53 acres right now. Yeah, we're just really lucky to be in this spot.
Did you always know that you wanted to get into viticulture and you wanted to continue your family's legacy? Or were you starting to think, maybe I want to explore a little bit?
I definitely knew I wanted to come back and grow grapes and work with my mom and dad. I just wanted to do something else before that. So I commissioned into the Army in 2006 and joined the Army Medical Service Corps and flew medevac helicopters. So
amazing.
Yeah. And then deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. And it was a great job. I loved doing it. It was a great way to be kind of out in front helping folks.
When I hear medevac, I'm just thinking really high intensity, and it's just such a stark difference to this, which is just a breath of fresh air. So how did you get into wanting to just take such a big leap?
I think the two complement each other really well. I think being able to farm and have that relaxing way of life is really nice. And it's also fun to go out and fly helicopters, and I still fly with the California National Guard.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to fly on fires and floods and whatever the emergency of the day is in California. But to have that little bit of excitement thrown in there is nice as well.
Yeah.
So
you eventually decided it was time to come back. How did that go?
It went really well. So it was 2018. I had been in the active Army for 12 years. And I know that my pops was ready for an extra hand around the ranch. So I came back home and then just started working full time with him.
There's some big names in the area. So I'm sure you've gathered some stories. So how was it growing up in that environment?
We kind of call this the Hollywood block, right? Because you've got J.J. Cohen, who was the producer for MGM, who produced The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
You've got Francis Ford Coppola right next door, who obviously made The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. So you've got all these really cool people here who, again, I just didn't really understand when I was young. And then as you get older and you realize oh wow, there's a ton of history there.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So,
is it true Apocalypse Now was filmed in this area?
they did some shots in the pond at the very end of Kneebom Lane. So yes.
Yeah.
And actually that boat was always up on the hill. So we would go run around, climb on it, and,
that's amazing.
and play Apocalypse Now when we were kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's really great. What are some of the more traditional practices that you think are important to carry on as part of a legacy?
I think the classic old school farming techniques are important. And I think that's something that today with the larger corporations that we maybe don't see as much care for the land. And again, really quality, good wine can't be produced at mass scale. It's got to be small and unique. And I think we have always understood that. And for example, when we till and hoe plow, we're using all mechanical implements, old school tractors that we maintain. And there's no spraying or herbicides. Everything's just rolled back into the soil. That helps feed the vineyard.
So are you using tractors that maybe your great-grandfather used?
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. I mean, these tractors are from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Our newest tractor is 2001. So we really take care of the old stuff.
How would you say Rutherford dust is contributing to the flavor profile, and how does that connect to how you're farming?
It's attributed to Audrie, who was the winemaker at Beaulieu Vineyard. And he said it takes Rutherford dust to grow great Cabernet. So,
yeah.
Where I think I get Rutherford dust is that kind of finesse and the power, but also the fine grain tannin. And I think that's where I can pick out what Rutherford dust means to me. And it's just smooth, and you can kind of smell it too. It has this nice petrichor-y kind of fresh rain, and it's just really kind of unique to Rutherford.
Yeah, I find that really interesting about Napa Valley is tannin profile changes entirely depending on where you're at.
But what that does is it gives it such a long lifespan.
Yeah.
Because where it might be a little angular at first, you give it a few years, you get the right wood and barrel, and then those wines are able to last for 20, 30, 40 years and be beautiful.
So what do you think of the 2025 vintage? Everyone always talks about this new one's the best one.
Of course.
Do you think this actually is?
Man, I think we've had a really good run of great years lately. So 23, 24, and 25 are all just beautiful. 25 had the luxury of being kind of a long, extended year with no major heat spikes. Everything just went really well, and that provides for nice development of those flavor profiles and complexities and balance, really. So it's able to be a really well-balanced wine. We had a lot of good rain in 25, so you get that flavors, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. And that will be a long-lasting vintage as well.